it's Ronnie. It's about 8 p.m. Sunday evening. I always tell you if something strange comes up about me or whatever, I'm going to show you. Sorry about my hair. Yeah. Okay. My neck has been bugging me for 2 weeks. You know, I made the video about putting on the motorcycle helmet and the extra weight and whipping around and cracking your neck. Yeah. That helped quite a bit. And I went riding, and that helped this shoulder tremendously because my, at the handlebars are down here and pulling this way. So it's not up. So I'm good. My neck was starting to bug me again. I got it, but I didn't get it right. And this side from here, just like somebody was putting a bat to my neck, smacking me with a baseball bat. It got so bad Friday, I was laying on different pillows. I was actually thinking of going to Norfolk and finding some acquaintances I know that might need some cash for meth and say, here, see if you can twist my head off. Because chiropractors, got to twist your head this way, and then turn it, and boom, to get it to crack. I'm like, just somebody. I was about ready to go pay somebody that needed some meth, which I do not fucking hang around. But boy, in a dire strait, I've had them stand on my back before and crack my back when it was all messed up 5 years back, believe it or not. They can follow instructions pretty good when they need a fix. I'm not dogging them. That's the truth. I've done that before, okay? But I'm like, wow. I had to go I was underneath. Okay, so I got the motorcycle out yesterday afternoon, went for a 2-hour ride with the helmet and everything, and working my head in the wind, figuring, okay, if something's going to crack and snap where it's supposed to be, it should go. Well, it kind of cracked and popped and just kept cracking and popping and nothing. And last night, I was to the point, even though my armor, from the motorcycle ride, it didn't make it worse, I couldn't turn my head left. I could only look this way. I could turn this way. That's as far as my neck turns anyway, from all that getting smashed by semi and stuff. I could turn my head that far that way, and I can look straight ahead. It just jammed and hurt so bad to look this way. I had to turn my whole body like this. I could not turn my head. I had to because pain was so major and messed up. I'm like, wow, that sucks. Well, I must have laid on a pillow kind of right last night. I switched a bunch of different pillows, didn't sleep more than an hour without having to move and really slow or else, and I said I couldn't turn my head. And then I had to crawl into the house this morning for about 4 hours, for you snowflakes, 4 hours, and put all the insulation back underneath my house from where the water line broke a week ago. And because it blasted all the insulation and it split stuff, and it's going to be like 21 degrees tonight and like 17 tomorrow night. So I had to get all that done. So I'm low crawling with, this much space on my back, underneath, laying on my back, going overhead this way. But yeah, like right in your face. And for about 3 hours, repairing getting the old insulation that didn't dry out, fiberglass yet. Yeah, and it's falling in your face. No, it's wonderful if anybody's working with fiberglass insulation. Yeah, got that all done, but every time I had to move, I could not turn my head to the left whatsoever. I had to roll my whole body under there, and I got broad shoulders. There ain't much room even to roll my body under there when you're in that tight. I got that all done, but couldn't turn my head. I broke down. I'm like, man, I'm going to take a couple ibuprofens. So I took 2 ibuprofens at like 4 o'clock. And it took the major pain away. But anytime I wanted to turn my head left, it's like, no. And I only had 2 ibuprofens in the house. I'm like, damn, I used to take 4 to shot when my shoulder was really messed up, after getting hit by a truck. And that's what happens. I'm going to try to stay on point. But this is cool. I'll tell you something that's wild. Okay, so I went, well, I got done with all that, fixing out of the house, at least insulation stuff. I don't have the skirting or nothing put back on in case there would be another water leak. But it's insulated. It ain't going to freeze. So I got that all done. Took a shower. And I'm like, oh, I need to go to Madison to get, go to Dollar General and get some more ibuprofen because at least they're helping. Or I can deal with it and concentrate kind of on what I'm doing. So I jump in the little hot rod that's got 490,000 miles on it now. Beeline and grab a few groceries. And they just so happen I drink a lot of Pepsi. You think all I drink is beer, but I drink a lot of Pepsi. Because you see there's 24 packs there. They had 3 12-packs for $13. So I loaded up on those. Got a few groceries and stuff still sitting here. Now here comes the kicker. Yeah, it's a teaser. See, you gotta hang out. I don't get paid, so it don't matter how long you watch the video. But I want to explain because this is something that never happened to me before, ever, in my lifetime, here, since I was born this time. Okay, where I'm in 64. I've had all kinds of wild stuff happen from God and my angels. But okay, I stopped. I cruised on the way home on the gravel. Had a tall boy. I took 2 with me, but I only took 1. And, I wanted to chill and relax because Sunday night football wasn't on yet. Come on, Budweiser, sponsor me. Ha! Right. I'm too much of a freak. Yeah, but I don't kneel. I stand for the flag, Holmes. Yeah. And, so I'm driving on the gravel road, and up on a hill and looking for the moon, which was super bright. All right, well, the moon ain't up yet, or it's down, or it's no moon tonight. But the stars are cool. So I pulled up on the top of the hill into a, bean field, a buddy of mine, which is cool to do, and checked out the stars and relaxed. Okay, drank my 1 tall boy. Drove 4 miles home. Good to go. Getting my little groceries out. Parked in front of the garage because I didn't want to smash into my Lincoln when I opened the doors carrying stuff like that. I loaded up all 3 of those. Now here is the kicker. I said I still could not turn my neck left. I can go this way. No problem. But go the other way, do any type of turning. Like I couldn't do it. It just, pain, and it just, body just turned my whole body. That's how I've been doing it for pretty much the last 2 weeks anyway. But it's not correct. I'm like, I said, I was debating on having to pay somebody or go to a chiropractor and pay them $180 to see what they could do. And I got one of these. I got one of these under my right arm, which I'm holding the phone with, and then I got 1 stack on top of the other under this arm, so I'm carrying that one, and this one's tucked under. Walking like 8 steps from the front of my garage to my back door back here, on the steps. And apparently, God and my angels decided Ronnie's been hurting enough and trying everything. This is no crap. I was within 2 walking steps, luckily, of the steps to that door where I come in the back door. Hand in hand, and it was like, I'm going to have to, I have to show you. Nobody twisted my head or nothing, just out of nowhere. Okay, well, I'm carrying that stuff, just walking and being careful. It was like someone took their hands, didn't twist my head or anything. This was total energy hands. It's like they took their hands like this, but did it opposite with the energy around my neck like this. While I was walking, it's like, just for a split second, I thought somebody was attacking me or robbing me, grabbing me, right? It was just, phew. It was like, just so fast, but it wasn't twist and turn, nothing, but it was basically opposite, but energy, pure energy. It wasn't a human touch. It was force touch, but the other side, you don't really have a human touch. You got to work on it. It's different. But it's an energy touch, just full energy, like something took their hands this way from around the back of my neck and just went and squeezed. Didn't choke me, no, just squeezed, kind of picked me up. I swear, kind of just put their hand around and picked me up and pushed both sides of my neck, and kabang! My neck popped. Luckily, I had two more just walking steps to get to my stairs to my back door. It was like, bang! Whoa! And all that so fast, just my eyes are like, oh! And that crack, I'm like, oh, I hope that was a good one while I'm trying to keep my bearings and get right to the stairs to my back door, and I set the Pepsis down. I'm like, set them all down and getting my bearings, because I mean, it just like, boo, went through my whole freaking head and neck and eyes and everything, but it wasn't spooky. I'm like, wow, I hope that was good, whatever it was, because I didn't know if it was evil trying to rip my head off or good loving energy trying to take care of me. I'm like, whoa. And, and I stood there a good 35, 40 seconds like, whew, well, didn't have a clue yet, and I just went, wow. And look, I can turn my head. Same both ways. Just bang. I said hit too. Made my eyes water. Boom! I was right there. Just put the sodies down on the step. Like, wow! I hope that was good. Or if it's bad, I got a hell of a fight, and I'm already kind of beat up. This is gonna be fun. Energetically, my energy was fine. Just my body was messed up. No, and it's cool. It's like, wow! I can turn my head. Apparently, God, or my angels, one of them, well, from my first life back in China, Shaman, they could energetically just use their hands and, off people if you wanted to. If you're connected the right way, you can see. Yeah, it's just like but it wasn't human hands, and no twisting of my neck, no nothing, just like both hands like this, but the heels of a hand were behind me. You get what I mean. But like, didn't twist me, just wrapped halfway around, 3/4 way around my neck, and basically almost kind of picked me up, almost off the ground, and just kind of squeezed both sides like they're just lining up. I don't know if you do bacon, like you do with your hands when you're lining up a roll of noodles you're making before you slice them. You just kind of squish them, push them together, and just bang. Oh, I'm doing great. Hopefully, it stays that way. Apparently, God, my angels, got a jitter there. So apparently, they fixed my neck a lot. It's not going to be perfect yet. It's going to be sore in a big dog, I'm sure. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Just like squeezing and kind of picked up on me. No twisting in my head or anything. And just kind of like picked me up by my head, though. And then kind of just pushed together on both sides and just, boom, lined everything up. I can't make this stuff up. Look at it's sore there, but it's moving. I couldn't turn my head left. From here, I had to roll my whole body. So there you go. God and the angels and energies. Good energies. Awesome. I'll let you know in a couple of days how it's working. I can't make this stuff up. I never had that happen in my lifetime. But it's really cool. Thank you, God and my angels. Watching out for me. Apparently, if I chapped their sack, they figured I hurt long enough, and they're helping me out a little bit. It's awesome. They're always there. It's so cool. For years and years and years, I couldn't ask them for help or nothing. That was part of the deal of me coming back when I was 16 alive. Totally on my own, no help from God or my angels. Well, finally, we're friends and we can hang out and they can work together with me now. It's just so freaking cool. Ciao. I love you. Peace. Love. Have a heart. Have a heart. Oh. Find the energies that work for you, man. But no, that's awesome. That kind of wigged me out at first, but it's working. Hopefully it keeps going. It's a lot better than it was. I can turn my head. Look. Woohoo. Both ways. I've never had something like that. I've never had my neck mess up that bad before in my lifetime where I couldn't turn my head, past a certain point. But they fixed me. Hopefully. We'll see. But it was definitely somebody's energy of angels or God, because there's nobody here but me, and it was like almost picked me up by my head and just pushed. Didn't even twist my head. And bang, woman. Lucky. I can turn my head that way now, too. Cool breeze! Believe it or not, I have no reason to lie. Everybody thinks I'm a freak. Well, I am. But when I have something cool, I'm going to show you. That is God's honest truth. And if you don't believe in God, the devil's honest truth. So, to evil. That's the truth. That's what happened. It's just cool as hell. That's why people around me and wives around me would notice stuff like that, and things wilder than that would happen around me, let alone like the radio and TVs and and spooked them. But that's normal for me. But that's the first one on that. All right, peace, love, have a heart. Take care. I love you. God's bless. I'll be back. It's total truth, man. I said, when something wild happens to me, I've never had happen before, I'm going to let you know. Total truth. Put me on a lie detector test. Anybody pay for it? You can ask me about every video I made. There's no lies in none of it. Take care. Ciao.